All right, May 2026, State of My Galaxy. So, first thing I just wanted to talk about, I've been thinking about this all month, is, we got this new layout. And, I kind of don't like it. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's changed, and, it took me a little bit to learn where things were. Like, just for starters, I never knew where Galactic War was. It's right here, same as Conquest. I didn't know. I used to have to do it on the banner on the side over here. And then as far as Galactic War, I'd do it as part of my quest. Completed Galactic War, I'd go from there. And then finally I discovered it here. Another thing I don't like is I don't know where this is now. This used to be a shop in the ship side of things. And, now I can't find it. This is the only area I know where to find it from, is to go to shipments and then scroll down to fleet. Because if you go over to campaigns now, and you go to fleet battles, it just literally goes to fleet battles. There's no more, ship menu like you used to have. So I don't like that. And then I don't like how, at first when this dropped, there was, a bug that was making it so that I don't know what they're called, so I'll just go take a look at one somewhere just to talk about it. Come on. These things. These weren't farmable from here. Now I can go to this, scroll over, and oh, there it is. Let me farm that. Yeah, this wasn't showing up. There's 3 areas, apparently, and it wasn't showing up before. Yeah, I had to, every single time, go in here, go to Cantina, blah, 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 go over here. It was something I had to do, for the first couple of weeks of this month. It was annoying, because that's my main focus, is I like to farm for relics. And so that was annoying. Eventually it got fixed. I don't recall when it got fixed, but I realized, hey, it's actually showing up, so I didn't have to do that anymore. But that was annoying. Yeah, I don't really like this new layout. I don't understand even what is this menu supposed to be? Oh, okay, is this a territorial war? Okay, so I basically just discovered that with you right now in real time, because I didn't know what this was. I haven't really been even focusing on it. I'm just some weird big table here, okay. Yeah, I just don't like the new layout. I feel like stuff is hidden, and yeah. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's just get into what I've been trying to work on. So, it's kind of ironic, because I've been trying to work on my favorited characters. I want to slim this down to at least 1 row, and then I can focus on other things, like prereqs for other characters, but I've been trying to slim this out, and I say it's ironic because, there's just been a bunch of stuff that's been added. I added Mace to the mix. I added Night Sister Initiate to the mix. I added IG-11 to the mix. Brutus. And, is there somebody else? Oh, Boba Fett, Sign of Django. So there's 5 right there, which means if it wasn't for that, I'd actually be only down to 2 rows now. But there's a reason why all those were added. So, I guess I'll just get into it now. So IG-11 and Night Sister Initiate, those were from Lightspeed tokens. I got them up to Relic 1 or whatever, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to favorite them. And if I get a character to Relic 1, I might as well just take them to Relic 7. Then, Brutus is because he finally hit 7 stars. And, yeah, I figure I might as well try to get him to Relic status as well. Because, 1, he's useful in the Order 66 raid. But, 2, he's also one of the prereqs for GL Hondo. Or at least I think he is. Then I have... who else did I say? Oh, Boba Fett, Sign of Django. Oddly enough, he ended up getting up to Relic status just by chance. I'm not even really trying to work on him or anything, but somehow he got there. If anything, when there's gear like this that I could slap down on a character, usually I put it on, Queen Amidala or someone. Where is she anyways? Yeah, and somehow he passed her. So he made it to Relic status way before she was even, I guess, Gear 12. So, yeah. So now he's there. He's fine. I don't have a problem with him being there. It's just not really a top priority for me, but whatever. And then as far as Mace being up here, the reason I have him favorited is because I get this new Datacron that, unfortunately, I guess, focuses on him. And I was like, well, maybe if I make him a little bit better, this might matter a little bit more. Because unfortunately, I don't think you can buy these, right? Oh, you can. Never mind. Oh, yeah, but it's kind of expensive and doesn't give me enough. I need 80. If I buy this, I'm only at 65 still. So I was just like, whatever. I'm probably better off just working on Mace than anything else, you know? So, yeah. That's why he's up there. I figured might as well make him a little bit better. So, yeah. So my favorites list is still way longer than I would like it to be. So I guess the next month is just going to be me trying to work on getting this thinned out as well. The problem is I know there's going to be more stuff that shows up that's going to keep pushing that back. Because, for example, is it here? Yes. So I'm at 3,220 of these, I don't know, currencies. And nowadays, since they reduced the price, you only need 3,500. Well, I get about 150 a day from Coliseum. So, 220 plus 150, that's what, 370? Plus another 150, boom, there it is. So in 2 days, I'll be able to get one of these tokens, which means I'll have another character that's, what do these do, Relic 1? Oh, Relic 5, okay, so that's very robust, actually. So yeah, I'll have another character that's Relic 5 that I'll have to favorite, so that way then I can get them to Relic 7, and yeah, it's just going to keep this going. So my list is going to have one more. So instead of having those 2 GLs at the bottom here showing, I'm going to have only one. Only Luke will be showing. Ugh. But anyways, let's see. Let's just go over the characters that are sitting here. Ahsoka Tano, Fulcrum, I did get her to Relic 8. She needs to be Relic 9. And the reason for that is for GL Ahsoka, which I feel like I should focus on that because she's a GL. It would be cool to unlock her. And this literally is my last requirement, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to work on things. I don't want to add more to the mix. If I unlock her, obviously I'm going to have to work on her. I can't just unlock her and let her sit there. That's kind of pointless. You know, she's a GL. But then the other issue is then I have Ezra. Ezra's her lifter. I would need to work on Ezra, and I think I've worked on him a little, but, like, you know, he's got a ways to go. Where is he? Yeah, he's only gear 10. So I got a long ways to go with him. Wait, I didn't even level him up. So I got all that to still do. So it's just like, ooh, unlocking GL Ahsoka just means 2 characters that I have to work on, basically. I don't want to do that. I still have all these to work on. You know, basically 18 characters I got to work on. I don't want to add 2 more. But anyhow, I did get her to Relic 8, though. She was Relic 7, so she got a slight boost. Let's see. I think as far as anybody else, they've nothing serious. I mean, you know, Night Sister Initiate's Relic 2. I think the Lightspeed token took her to Relic 1. So, okay, I got her 1 Relic. Ooh. Brutus, like I said, hit Gear 12, and I've been trying to get him to Relic status, and this has been taking absolutely forever, it feels like. I don't really know how long it's been taking, actually. It's just, it feels like it's been taking forever. I mean, he's been Gear 12 for at least, I don't know, a week, if not more. I just feel like this is not moving. Ugh. I still get this whole thing to do. 0, 0, 0. You know, no progress here. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why it's taking so long. It just is. I don't know if it's because I'm mostly just focusing on farming instead of, like, using other currencies to buy stuff. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But this is just getting annoying to me, how long this is taking. Anyhow, as far as characters I am working on, you know, I was looking at my list and I'm like, who should I do next? I thought Lobot, because he's been sitting here for a while. And I was like, I could just get him out of here. But I was like, I don't know. He's useless. I'm never going to use him. And then I was looking, and I'm like, I could do Night Sister Initiate, because Night Sister Initiate, I'm going to have to take to Relic 8. The whole point is for the guild. As far as I last knew, there's only like one person in our guild that has a Relic 8 Night Sister Initiate, and it's our leader. So, you know, I was going to do it so then we'd have like a backup. But, again, that's going to be a lot of work to go from Relic 7 to 8. So I was like, who can I work on? Radis? No, because Radis is needed for Radis, the ship, and I think he needs to be Relic 9, so I'm like, if I'm gonna Relic 9 somebody, I might as well do Ahsoka. So I ended up deciding on Biston. Biston's up here in the first place because he's a requirement for the Profundity or whatever. Yeah, that ship that Radis is the commander of. And, you know, I just thought, well, he only needs to, technically only needs to be Relic 5, I think, for the requirements for that ship, but then also get him to Relic 7, just get him out of here. You know, good enough. And then it helps this ship a little. Yeah, Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, I only have Gear 12, so if anything, I might have to work on him. just so then the ship can get as best of a boost as it can get. But you know what? This is still getting a boost with me working on Biston, so it's better than nothing. Instead of having 2 Gear 12 characters, it'll have 1 Gear 12 and 1 Relic 7 character, so, you know, we'll take it. But yeah, so that's who I've been working on. I just got him up 2 level of Relics, like, quickly today. He was Relic 2, and then at the refresh, I got him to Relic 4. And yeah, so that's kind of what's going on up here. Now as far as characters that I've worked on throughout the month, it's actually been a lot of my Empire characters. I've been trying to clean up my Empire favorites that have been sitting here forever. And now they're finally there. So that would include, wow, I think they're all like right here in a row. That includes, was it Storm? No, not Stormtrooper. Was it Stormtrooper? I don't think so. But Magma Trooper was in that list. He's now Relic 7. Range Trooper was in that list. He's now Relic 7. I don't think Shore Trooper was, but we had Snow Trooper was in that list. He's Relic 7. And was there one other one? There was definitely one other one. It could have been Stormtrooper. I don't think it was, though. I'm trying to think also who the other one was that I just, like, just did, like, at the refresh. Oh, no, that was a Night Sister. Never mind. Is this it? I thought there was 4. It was Snow Trooper, Range Trooper, Magma Trooper. Maybe it was Stormtrooper. Maybe I did Stormtrooper first. That's why I'm already forgetting, because I did it a while ago. Anyways, I know there was 4 Empire characters. They've been sitting there forever, and I finally got them done. So, I got that done, and then also, Night Sisters, like I said, I worked on, where is she? Acolyte. Very random. I don't even know why I had Acolyte worked on in the first place. It might be because it was a, oh yeah, this was a Lightspeed token. This got her straight to Relic 5, so really I only had to do 2 relics to get her to 7. And, yeah, I just got her to 7 at the refresh, so, and then I worked on, Biston, and got him to Relic 4. Yeah, so that handles that. That's another thing, too, that reminds me. We had a weird thing go on earlier this month. We had 2 Omicrons that were dismantled. One was Marin's, they changed it. And another one was, I don't remember who the other character was. However, I think I ended up putting 2, the 2 Omicrons that are on Great Mothers, I put them on her. One was using Marin's, and the other one was just a natural Omicron that I had earned up. Because whoever the other character was that they took the Omicron from, I put it back on that character. The Omicron was still good, so I was like, well, I'm just going to give it back to you. But Marin's did seem to be quite a downgrade, so that's why I gave it to the Great Mothers. But anyways, Great Mothers is because always in Territory War, there's a node that my guild says, put Night Sisters here, so I thought, well, can't hurt to have a double Omicron here, Obviously, if I have to set the team up, might as well make it as best as I can. Anyways, I had one other Omicron, too, besides that Great Mothers one, but I can't remember who I gave it to or what it even was. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm thinking up here, like, obviously I have to do Star Killers at some point. I don't know who I would have gave it to. Can't remember now. It's kind of frustrating. I don't know. Let's look through. Maybe some stuff will spark some thoughts and I'll remember. As a random side note, because I see Bo-Katan here. Bo-Katan and kind of a little bit of these Mandalorians I have at Relic 8. And that was because the event was kind of hard, so I got my characters to Relic 8 to try to make it easier. I got Mandalorian Beskar Armor, Paz Vizsla, they're both Relic 8, and then since they were both Relic 8, when I unlocked Bo-Katan finally, I was like, might as well just take her to Relic 8 too. But anyways, it's kind of funny because now my guild is asking for us to work on getting these characters to Relic 9 for the node in the Rise of the Empire event, and I'm just like, it's kind of ironic. Like, I got them to Relic 8, I don't want to say for no reason, but, sort of for no reason, and now it's like it's become a requirement. plus. You know, it's not even that Relic 8 is good enough. They need to be Relic 9. I'm just like, I don't know, just the irony, you know? Anyways. Looking through, trying to see if anything's here that I forgot about, / Omicrons. Now, speaking of stuff, I still want to get Wampa beefier. It's so ironic because Wampa's absolutely useless anywhere in the game except for Grand Arenas. But I just feel like the beefier I can get him, obviously the better. He does pretty well for me for the most part, but obviously it wouldn't hurt to have him even beefier. And I'm just like, oh, like I wanna. It's kind of cool because with this new thing you can see like the changes. Like, what if I took him to Relic 9? What does this do? What if I took him to Relic 10? But yeah, it's just like I keep thinking about doing it just so then I can maximize his output. But I do have the Omicron with him. I mean, the Datacron. And it's not bad. It's pretty solid. I mean, the main things are whenever Wampa uses an ability, he, F you and your dumb they, deals more damage equal to half the tenacity, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through all these, but, you know, it's actually been working out pretty well. Oh, what does this say? 9 days. Ooh, this thing ends soon? That sucks. But anyway, how it's been working out pretty good. Especially in Grand Arena. He's been tearing up these teams like nobody's business. And I don't think it's because he's doing that well against these teams. I think it's because that Datacron is really boosting him up, which is kind of cool. Sucks that it's just a stupid temporary thing, but while I have it, you know, I'll take it. You know what? Now that I'm looking... No, I was gonna say I think the Omicron that they dismantled but then I put back was one on a oh yeah, maybe it was the one that was on what are they called? Gungans. Yeah, they got rid of the one that for the character that had galactic challenges because we don't have galactic challenges anymore. So they dismantled that Omicron, and then I think I put it right back on him because it was a territory battle one. Let me just find it. Was it you? No, not territory battle. I mean territory war. Okay, it wasn't you. Was it you? Territory wars. Yeah. So I don't know if he was the one that had the one for galactic challenges, but they dismantled that, which is funny because I was just thinking about that recently. I was like, you know, we got this Omicron that's kind of pointless now because galactic challenges are no longer a thing, and then they recently dismantled it. But then I think, I don't fully remember, but I think it was him. And then they made it now so it's for territory wars. So I just put it right back on him because I thought, well, you know, this makes the most sense. Because Boss Nass's is for, territory wars as well. So, again, kind of like with the Night Sisters, I was like, can't hurt. Double territory war Omicron? Sure. So, I think Captain Tarples has one that I need to do. Where's his at? Territory battles. Yeah, see, I'll probably never give him his, only because I don't use Gungans in territory battles. There's no reason for me to. So, he'll probably never see his. He'll be playing a Gungan that's Omicron-less. Oh, well, I guess. Anyways, Boss Nass made me think of that, so where's Boss Nass? He is... Wow, how high up is he? He's really this high up? There he is. Wow, he is that high up. Okay. Anyhow, let's look through the list. You know, I don't remember if it was this conquest or last conquest, but I gotta say, Sorty's Omicron kind of was just frustrating. I thought that this was gonna be decent, and like I feel like it didn't do that much. She was not that impressive to me at all. I was like, what is this nonsense? I gave you your Omicron for a reason, thinking it would give me an advantage in Conquest, and it didn't. Very disappointing. Temple Guard, I gotta say. You know, there's nothing new here with what I've done with him, but I gotta say, he's been kind of decent for, in addition to the Galactic Republic team. Like, he's pretty solid. I like him. He's been doing good for us. Where's this at? Grand Arena and no GLs. Yeah, I don't know about that. Only because I do use them with GLs. I use them with Galactic Legend Kenobi. Anyhow, let's keep scrolling, see if there's anything jumping out. You know, speaking of Omicrons that are kind of useless, though, like, this one's kind of useless too now. Because this is basically for in the raids. Yeah, speeder bike raid and then regular raids. Okay, well, regular raids I'm not using you on and I just used you in the speeder bike. And we don't do speeder bike anymore. We now do the latest and greatest. You know, the Order 66. So that's kind of a useless Omicron. Just like Bush's was for the Crate Dragon. Well, that's kind of useless now. It was good at the time, but it's useless now. You know? I mean, I guess it works. It just says raids in general, but, you know, it works best in the Crate one. And plus, the raids now also have specific teams, so I can't use Bush in the Order 66 raid because it's not an option. You know what I mean? So, anyway. Whoops. I'm trying to think, like, any other characters that I might have relicked up. I don't know. Infist Nest is a recent one, but this might have been last month. I think this was last month. You know, here's another one that's random, too. I put the Omicron on Luminara, and then I always forget about it. I never use her in Grand Arena. I even got her to Relic 7 for this Omicron, and I still forget. I think I got her to Relic 7. Maybe she was a requirement for somebody. I don't know. In either case, I know she's a lot beefier than what I used to have her at. And I Omicron her, and I always forget to use it. So I don't even know if it's a good Omicron or not. Kit Fisto. I think I got him to Relic 7 last month, but he's been pretty solid too. I've been using him under... I mean, I've been mostly using him in the raid, but he's under Keller and Beck, and yeah, he's pretty decent. I like him. I think he sucks normally, but under Keller and Beck and in that raid, he's pretty good. This random Night Sister Acolyte over there, worthless. We already talked about her, though. So I got her at Relic 7 for kind of no reason, because she sucks, but what are you going to do, I guess? Alright, so that might be about it. The other thing is, obviously, I already made the video, but I unlocked Baylan Skoll this month, so that was something cool that I did. Baylan has all these empty slots here for mods. But if I recall correctly, let me just double check. And defense. Yeah, so I have these ones that I already got to 6 dot before. Well, I don't know why there's a gap here. Oh, maybe these two sucked? Accuracy and something. I don't know. That's weird. But at least these 2 spots, I think, were for these ones, the 6 dot ones. I just need to get him to gear, relic status or whatever. That way then I can do this. So for now, those slots are just open, and then I'll slip those in there. I'm sure there's a lot of these random characters too, these marquees that they give us, that I've gotten a little beefier. Han is probably my most farthest along. 1, he's kind of close to 7-star. 2, he's, gear 12 plus a little bit. And 3, I did give him his Omicron, because I figured, what the heck, why not? Which actually now we're on 3v3 Grand Arenas. I could try it out. Problem is he's only gear 12, so I don't think it's going to work out too well for me against, a relic team, but it's there. I've also been working on Darth Vader Dual Z, who actually is kind of cool under a Papa Palp lead. Like, he just keeps reviving and stuff, so it kind of makes him a pain in the dick, but, I like it. What's this, double Omicrons or triple? He just has double. So random. These double Omicrons they've been doing. Anyways, oh yeah, that's right. He's down here. This was another Lightspeed token I had. This wasn't one that was a choice. This was from the last Era's run. I got this Lightspeed token, and I worked on the Stap. I think I worked on it, or it just forced it to be Stap. I don't know. Either way, I got the Stap up to Relic 1. The problem is and why I don't have it favorited is because I only have the ship at 5-star, whatever you want to call it. This character at 5-star. So it doesn't do me any good that I got him at Relic 1 now because of a dumb Lightspeed token. So I'm just like, ugh. So I'm not going to favorite it because I got a ways to go. I got to get it to 7-star. So for now, it's just kind of hanging out. Hey, I'm Relic 1, but I'm sitting down here. Anyways, Major Partagas, I got him to 4-star today. I know, it's nothing special, but I did buy a bundle of 8 with my, crystals, just so that I could get him the 4-star. And the only reason for that is for these events that they have, these, I don't know what you'd call them. You know what I'm talking about, all those events that show up. And then you can get shards and stuff, so I've been able to 3-star those, so I guess it doesn't even matter now, but still, I figure, can't hurt to have them beefier, just in case. Anyways, one thing I noticed that I've been wanting to do, when the whole time I was doing this video, was just do this. Put Cup to Gear 12. You know, Cup is the meme character, so let's just do it. Let's make Mr. Meme Gear 12, and then, you know, keep going as well. Get him up to relic status eventually. But for now, he's Gear 12 now. My stupid Cup is Gear 12. Is there anybody else we can put down anything on? Remember, there was a whole bunch of pluses that we had. No, that was it. They all wanted the same thing Cup wanted? Jeez, ain't that something. Alright, so yeah, and then as far as Conquest characters, we have Ray Darkside Vision that I'm getting close on. It's just taking forever. Next time, I'll be at 324 out of 330. And I don't think you can buy her shards anywhere, so that sucks. I can't get the other 6 that I need. So yeah, see, for now, nowhere. Ugh. So, but that'll be cool when I unlock her, because she's like a Kylo lifter, so that'll be good. And then, Stranger will probably be my next favorite one to unlock. He's got a little bit of a ways to go, though, because he's only at 235, so, you know, it's quite a few. That's at least 5 more conquests before I have him. And, yeah, then there's all these other characters that there's not much I can do about. You know, Cassian, Maul. I guess that's it for now. But there's also going to be Rod of the Hutt, so, yeah. So that's the characters. Now let's go see about the ships. I don't think there's really anything like I say every single time. The only difference would be if I've upgraded the relics on a character, which, as we know, Biston has gotten beefier, so maybe Biston's ship has moved up. Otherwise, there really shouldn't be anything different. We're just looking. Where even is Biston's ship? I don't think I've seen it yet. Hold on, this is Cassian's. Where's Biston's? Huh, it's weird. Is it really that low? Jeez, it's way down here? Holy crap. I didn't realize that. That's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, oddly enough, while I was scrolling through the ships, I did think of something. I actually got Zori Bliss up to Relic 7 as well. Zori Bliss, some random character I wouldn't normally care about. But again, it was a Lightspeed token, and I think it was just like one of these ones that go to Relic 5, so I just blasted on the other 2 relics, and boom, now we got her at Relic 7. Kind of for no reason. I don't really care about Zori Bliss, but I have her at Relic 7 now. There is this Omicron. I know a lot of people slap it down, but I don't know if I'll use it. Probably not. And then that just leaves her ship. I just need to get her ship to 7-star to maximize it. But I guess if you take it as it is for now, you know, it's 68,000 power sitting at where it's at now. It is, so that's a boost since, you know, I got the captain of it at Relic 7 now. Yeah, so, and then these other ships I'm trying to kind of work on, like Rogue One I'm sort of working on whenever I think of it. You know, that's sitting at 46 out of 65 shards, so, you know, kind of getting there. And then the only other ship I'm really working on, obviously, is Leviathan, but there's not much I can do about this. This event comes around once a month on the 20th, and so, yeah, I sim it, I get my shards, and then I gotta wait a whole month for the rest, so this is gonna be a long time before I get this ship to 7-star, but this is the one that I am working on, kind of slowly. Anyhow, I think that's about all now. So yeah, for next month, though, I'm probably just gonna keep working on trying to get these characters polished off up here, and reduce my number of favorites. There's that to do, and then the other thing is, maybe work on unlocking Ahsoka. Basically, my plan is I'll keep looking in here and seeing as I get the stuff, the prereqs, if you will, fulfilled. Then I'll focus on getting her to Relic 9. That's kind of what happened when I was going to Relic 8. I noticed that I had all the stuff on the left, so I was like, alright, I'll get the stuff on the right, get her to Relic 8, and then see what happens from there. So, I still need 4 of these and a whole bunch of these. So once I actually have those, then she'll be going to 9s. Who knows? I might start the journey towards Ahsoka GL this month or next month. I don't know. But for now, that's not really like a real game plan. The real game plan is to try to clean all this up and get my favorites list reduced. Anyhow, I think that is all I have for now. So thanks for checking this out with me. And until next time, I said see ya.